everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at the readings for the month of September coming ahead. So it's just to have a look at what influences or things are sort of going to be coming in around the September time. Obviously these are just general readings, so they are not going to resonate with everyone. But like always, I say to you, think outside the box. If it's not directly at yourself, then as I say, it could be to do with close family or friends around you at that period. So just be free to reverse the characters and swap them about to fit it to how you think. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so far for the people who've subscribed to my channel. As you know, I've only been going sort of 3 to 4 weeks, and so starting from scratch to build up a subscriber basis, then any likes or subscribes, guys, will help me on my journey and obviously continue for me to carry on with bringing out the material for yourselves. So we just work together as a collective family. So guys, as I said, I'm going to be reading now for the lovely Pisces out there. As we go into September, this reading is just reflecting on what may be coming in either for you or for someone close to you, whether family or friends, etc. So obviously, as I say, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but just take on board, if it does, and then leave if the message isn't there for you, which is understandable. As I said, it's like going into a department store and you've gone for an item and you've looked round and you can't find it, so obviously you just leave. And that's how I treat this channel. So it's just respectful really that anybody who goes into a department store and can't see what they want, that obviously just turn around and walk out without any problems. So I'm just going to turn over the first card then, Pisces, just to see what we've got coming in. And the first card I've got is Balancing Act. And then as I turn over the next card, I've got Cleaning House. So as I look at this, guys, I'm just feeling here there could be some of my Pisces who are looking to buy a property. And I feel the property that you want to go for is one that's going to be auctioned, because I feel the property has got some work that needs doing on it, basically. Because if we look at this one here with the bare floorboards, I just feel there's a house that you've had your eye on that I do feel that's going to go to auction. But it's just to be mindful really, because with the boat on the tip, I just feel that there could be some problems with the foundations, guys. I just feel there could be some subsidence issues on this house that you're looking to buy or looking to invest in, and even here with the person standing here on the derelict sort of fallen pillar, and with the red coming from here, it's just a warning, because I just feel if some of my Pisces out there are looking to buy a property, don't just take it on face value, guys. Searches on properties, you can have the basic search and obviously you can go a little bit further, and it's just a red flag really if this is reaching out to some of the Pisces here who are aware of either themselves or a family member who are looking to go into buying a property. And like I say, it looks too good to be true at auction with a price tag. You're aware that obviously certain elements do need putting right, and money will have to be outlaid, but I just feel there's a bit of a red flag here, guys, because I just feel with the tipping of the boat that I do feel like there's some subsidence issues or something to do with the foundations. So I'm just going to turn over the next card, and we've got the 6 of Earth and we've got the 9 of Earth. Now this is just jumping out to me saying, obviously you've got a pot of money that you've put to one side regarding this house renovation or this purchase that you're going to buy from. Like I say, I do feel it's going to be an auction, a property that's going to be bought, or it's going to be, I just feel it's going to be an auctioned property. And like I say, you've got this pot of money that you've put to one side, and an item list of what you feel is going to put this property right and get it back on, you know, in a reasonable state for living in. But there's just this warning with this here, falling down here, guys, with the red tape. This is what I feel, red tape. You need to get these searches done. You need to make sure you read the small print and get a second opinion. Don't just take on face value of what they give you in the itinerary for pre-auction, because I do feel you will be going into this a little bit blind. And you know, even if these people have took this house on already, I do feel that it's adding up to more than what you bargained for. And we can see it escalating here, and with the blindfold on, you know, here it's just saying you went into it really, you know, without your eyes being fully open. So for those for those Pisces who have, you know, already in this, then it's just to say, you know, you are going to have to be spending a lot more money than what you first planned. Those who are looking to buy a property from an auction, then please take this as a guidance. You know, it's just the searches are jumping out to me, because I just feel like the money pit. I just feel like that film, The Money Pit, with Tom Hanks in. You know, it all looks hunky-dory, but then these things, things are going to start manifesting. You think, oh, I've got to pay more money out, I've got to pay more money out. So that's what I'm feeling. On the other side, because I like to do a flip side on these readings, I don't just like to, you know, just cover one element. With the cleaning of the house, and then with the, what I call the wedding ring here, a relationship, you know, on the tipping point, I do feel that some of my Pisces might be having some issues with custody of their children, you know, whether that be singular or, you know, having multiple kids that you need to you want to access to, or you want to see them. And in doing so, there's going to be some kind of a, you know, a stipulation saying you need to get a bedroom, you know, the house in order, so that you can have your kids to stay with you, with the court order that will be placed upon you. And yeah, I do feel that, you know, in the past, the relationship's been a bit volatile, and that's why you haven't been able to see your kids, but you're getting your act together. I just feel you're getting your balancing act together. You're putting all your effort in to get the house, you know, into some kind of order now, so that you can have access to your kids. So that's what I'm feeling there. And obviously, I just feel mitigation here, because, you know, again, when you go through the courts or legal system to try and get access to your children, then, you know, it can cost quite a bit of money if you're going to go and follow it, you know, and take it to court. But I just feel that there'll be mediation here, which will obviously save you the outlay of the money aspect, guys. So, like I say, I just feel on the flip side of here for some of my Pisces, this is to do with access to your children, and they'll just be, you know, your partner or your ex-partner will be saying, well, you know, you prove to me that you can, you know, get the house, get a room for them that's, you know, fit enough for the kids to come and stay, and then, you know, I'll mediate and meet you halfway without dragging it all through the courts. So I'm just going to turn over the spirit card, and we've got Panther Spirit. So looking on the first aspect of the property, like I say, the panther there with his eyes fixed, just as I said, if you are on the verge of looking to buy a property within an auction, just make sure, you know, you're fixed on the goals, you're fixed on the budget of, you know, what you're going to spend, because otherwise, if you don't get the searches done, it is going to cost you a lot more money, and, you know, you're going to be spending out a lot more than you thought. Regarding the side of the getting access to children, you know, going through the courts and that, I do feel with the Panther Spirit, I do feel that, yeah, in the past you have had, you know, your dark times. You haven't been in a position, you know, yourself to take care of these kids. And that's why it's been a longer process. But it's saying now, again, you're transfixed here. That, you know, the Panther is transfixed here, saying, you know, he wants to do the right thing for his children or her children, and they are going to get their act together in putting, you know, a tidy home and tidy bedrooms for these kids to come and visit. So that's what I get there, guys, for you Pisces going into September. As you know, I do a little bit of savant poetry on these readings, so I'm just going to turn over the card now and read you what I've got for my lovely Pisces for September. It's saying, don't be tempted at the bargain price, make sure you do your checks, because it could end up a money pit, a noose around your neck. As for the access in seeing your kids, time to step up to the plate. Take back your power and do what's right before it is too late. So yeah, guys, like I say, that's what, you know, that just ties in on both sides, whether that's the property purchase or, as I said, you're going down the system, the legal system, within getting access back to your children. So I am now going to do a little bit of a universe affirmation card. I've got a new pack here called The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. So I'm just going to quickly shuffle these and just see what the message is for the lovely Pisces going into September. Message from the universe for my lovely Pisceans. That one's just jumped in, so I'm going to have a look at that. And we have joy is the ultimate creator. So guys, if you get your searches done and get your budget correctly sorted, then you know you will be able to create you know what you've actually got focused on with regards to the house purchase. On the other side, joy is the ultimate creator. You know, going from such a dark place where you haven't had access to your kids, and you are creating now this environment, a safe environment, so you can have them and for them to be part of your life, to, you know, to bring joy back into your life, guys. So that card just ties in perfectly on both sides for you Pisces. I'm also going to do the ribbon read now. Like I say, I've got a bag full of ribbons here, so I'm just going to have a rummage around Pisces and see what ribbon we pull out for you guys to tie up this reading. And I have got this tiny thin red ribbon. Now to me this is tying in for the property side of, you know, red tape. Make sure, as I said, get your searches done and, you know, do all the red tape stuff properly, and then hopefully you won't be paying out more than what you bargained for. Regarding the red tape for the getting access back to your children, obviously you know that there's red tape going through the court system, you know, to make sure that everything's, you know, all the pointers are ticked in allowing you to have access back to your kids. But as I said, I do feel that, you know, hopefully there'll be mediation. It won't get that far, so it gets too expensive. And obviously the red here for you guys is just tying in with the joy is the ultimate creator. So as I said, I hope you can pick something up from this reading today. And I am a fairly new channel. I've only been going about a month, guys. So thanks for those who have subscribed already to help me on my journey. So any likes again and any additional subscribes, I'd be grateful for in the support. As I said, it's not going to resonate with everybody, and like I said, treat it like a department store. You go in, if you don't see what you want, you just go out quietly and be respectful. So that's all I'm asking of you. So I hope you have a great September, Pisces, and I look forward to reading you for you next month. Take care then. Bye.